You know, he ain't bad. You know?
The views and opinions expressed in the Straight Dope Show are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the show, The Uplift Society, or Rock the Crowd TV. The show is intended for entertainment purposes only and does not provide professional or legal advice. Listening to or watching the show is at your own risk, and the creators of the show are not responsible for any damages or losses that may result from its content. Enjoy the show.
Like, you know what? His artistry is trash. You know what? I just don't fuck with him. He ain't got no slaps. And it's like, yo,
Dude,
that's rough out here, son. And then you tend to come back and be like, nah, but I fuck with him. No, you don't.
I went in with the mindset to say, yo, it's not him. It's his fans that get me hot.
Okay.
Because of the way they talk about him. And that's going to forever be my issue with Eminem. Because Eminem is cool. I don't have a problem with him. He all right, you know? He good.
Yo, this is a Straight Dope Show. I'm El Luno.
I'm Trey B. the Wonder.
The non-Eminem fan.
Dude.
And I hope you're watching this on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, you should be. And checking us out on Spotify, Pandora, Apple, Amazon, wherever you get podcasts at, man. We're there.
I'm just out here hating, bro.
Yeah, for no fucking reason.
I didn't mean to.
For no reason.
I thought I was doing good.
You tried. So, with that,
I'm flabbergasted with myself.
it's women's college basketball, man.
Did you watch?
I didn't.
Were you working in or something? You was doing stuff?
No, I was on vacation. I don't give a fuck about women's college basketball. But
I feel you.
But you know what I did see though? What I did see though, being that niggas is conditioned for college basketball at this time of year, and the men's shit was looking trash. Like, yo, niggas was just on the women's shit, bruh, because Clark, whatever the little chick name is from Iowa,
Clark, bro,
she was going nuts out there.
She is nice
and
as
then
fuck.
The LSU, they out there just balling their ass off. So it was one of them things. Like, bro, I saw the statue chick. The first 5 games of the tournament, chick had 11 points. Nigga, the first half of the championship game, nigga put up 21. And hit him at the buzzer. Nigga with 3.
Girl's nice, man.
Hey, bro, that whole shit. It was way more entertaining, and the whole thing is interesting. I'm glad that like the chick went off. I'm glad LSU won. And I'm glad that the bullshit is exposed. Even my mama had a comment on some shit on the Facebook.
Oh, word? Man. She saw this too? Okay, so look.
Everybody's seen it, nigga. How can you not?
You running shit.
Well, nah, I feel like we got to say the first. Like, I feel like this whole thing is a bigger issue because
it becomes a bigger issue. It becomes something you want to talk about.
I think I think nobody's talking about the way that the chick had been behaving before.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about. Because they're like, oh, well, she did it first. And it's like, nah, bruh. The most disrespectful thing she did was, nigga, play in the paint. Bro, and as a basketball player, that's just disrespectful, my nigga. The way
they did them. And they took it. They literally said, we take exception to that. We about to come out and bust y'all ass.
Hey, like she said, hey, we wasn't talking about them like that. Like, hey, she kept it, hey, nah, shit. But that's disrespectful, bro. She played off.
Can't be out here doing people like that.
Bruh, hey.
Now we gonna show you what's up. And they ran court on them though. They really did. They could not keep up with LSU.
Yeah.
They around the perimeter. Them girls was good. What's her name? Carlson?
I guess. He's all right.
Life is fine.
He's all right.
Okay, maybe not.
Anyway.
Life's fine. Anyway, that girl was going the fuck off, man.
The one that hit the
Carlson
21
in the first half.
Yeah.
Was it 21 or 22?
21.
It was 21? She was going the fuck off.
Yeah.
Now, what's her name? She had like 20 in the first half too, didn't she?
Who?
Caitlin Clark.
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
She was nice, but it's just her.
Yeah.
The other team is a team. And they all going off. All right. Inside,
they
outside, whatever y'all. What's her name? The one that does the ring thing?
I don't know.
Been hearing her name the whole week.
I'm not gonna front. I don't know her name, but we know who you talk about, bruh.
The girl with the nice weave.
The one. That's her real hair. That's her real hair.
Hey, well, nice, nigga. Anyway, her. She wasn't in the first half. She was in foul trouble, so they had to take her out. She wasn't even in there. and her team was still going
Yeah,
off.
balling,
So it was
bro.
one of those like, yo, they wasn't talking about us.
No, they was prepared, bro. They came out prepared. Period.
But y'all wasn't talking about us like we were about to do this.
Well, nah, because we live in America. Where does America say the bread and butter is, bro? It's not LSU. It's not in the South, my nigga. It's Midwest shit. We always talking to Middle America. Everybody pointing to Middle America. Every fucking thing we do is about Middle America, right?
Yeah.
So Caitlin Clark, that her name? She from Iowa, my nigga. You can't get more Middle America than that? You, bruh,
But you're right. But you're right.
So
when she get up there and say, "I'm doing this for Iowa," that means some shit.
That's thugging, bruh.
Yeah, forever though, not just now.
Nah,
forever.
But I feel like I don't have like that's what she's supposed to say, nigga. She from Iowa, bruh. That's nigga.
No, but
I'm holding it down.
I'm holding it down. Like, you know, if I was with the gang, like I'm really holding it down forever. We legendary out here, guys.
Nigga, we did some shit that nobody thought we could do.
Even being that they lost, they legendary because of her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like this run that they have,
bruh.
Niggas have never watched the women's tournament in droves.
That's my point.
Niggas have never,
That's
ever,
my
ever,
point.
ever. I ain't never been like, "Hey, yo, cuz, you watching this shit?" Ever. No WNBA game ever in life.
I seen all of it. Everybody tweeting about it and watching the game minute by minute update.
She's
like,
that nice though, bro. She Curry out there, cuz.
Yeah.
Off the screen, dribble into a pull up.
Bro, did you see? But did you
off the catch, nigga?
But you hear her story though?
No.
They didn't have a girls AAU team.
Oh yeah, I did hear
nigga,
that.
So she had to play with the boys, and then the parents was like, "It's unfair. She shouldn't be out there."
She can't be out there with them.
She couldn't.
That isn't right.
They don't know how to go.
They probably looking at that. No. Imagine being a parent this like, yo, you can't lose to her, and she beat the fuck out of you. No matter how hard you try, you aren't on her level because you ain't out there practicing like she is.
Yeah,
you ain't doing the shit that she do.
That's it. Hey, nigga, you better use this
I am
motivation.
superior, nigga. If she was on a court on the college men court, playing with them, coming off the same screens, she would be even more incredible because I'd have more room. Those niggas can't shoot. All right. If you look at the shot making in this fucking game and then go to a men's college game, you'd be like, those niggas are trash. Why are we not watching this shit over here? Their shot making is that much better than the men's.
Because men aren't predicated to play that way. Like, so you saying the women?
These motherfuckers is up here making all their free throws. Both teams shot more than 50% from three.
Why aren't you watching it though?
You tell me, because if I was to watch this again,
hey, nah, I'd rather see dunks and then I see chicks dunking.
It's happening, bro. It's coming.
It's
a new day, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It
is. Hey, now the chick, she did the. I'm impressed. Like, hold up. Wait a minute. Then there's that one chick that just jump out the gym, make it look easy. It's like, oh wow, y'all just doing this.
Y'all can duck now. We can duck now. Let's go, come, bro. It's coming. It's coming. Women's college basketball. Yes, Caitlin Clark. See, I'm really hoping she doesn't go back to college. I don't know how that works over there. Is it different, nigga? Because can they just enter the draft?
Nigga, I don't know how it works.
Nigga, we ain't never cared, bro. Let's be honest. We have never given a fuck. And because she is as great as she is,
oh my God,
we are going to pay attention now. If you see this girl's name again, especially in the WNBA, you're going to pay attention.
Oh yeah, you gonna know what's up.
I want to see. Is she getting championships? Is she really nice with it?
She holding it down for Iowa.
You know what I mean?
Hey, but all right. So shout out to her. Shout out to the girls that won at LSU. Now let's talk about what everybody was talking about, or is talking about, or will be talking about. Because niggas went kind of like.
Did you see Twitter? Did you go to Twitter?
Yeah, of course. So, exactly what I was saying before, though, about the what I was saying.
First off, who the fuck does John Cena emulate? His whole persona was the jeans and the hip hop and the yeah, and you can't see me rapping and shit.
I don't even.
So when you do the you can't see me, who are you already emulating?
I don't even care about that,
bruh. But we can take it there.
No, because that's not the part that's important. Like the part.
Right, I'm glad.
The part that's
away.
Like that is fucking irrelevant. Well, the part that's important is the vitriol spit towards the girl over a gesture that athletes do to each other, right? And then for it to be, like I said, Caitlin Clark did that shit before, and she was way more disrespectful.
Way more disrespectful.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, bruh, so yeah, girl was in her face like, nigga, I got the ring, nigga, you can't, of course, nigga, because what did she do to the other girl? Like, y'all not talking about that. And that's...
We want the same energy.
No, but that's... No, but I mean, but what is... She is giving you
as a competitor,
no,
bro.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Caitlin Clark giving you that, bro. I'm not trying to look at you, my nigga. You got me. Nigga, okay, bro, I'm walking away. Yeah, I'm in the other girl. Yes, nigga.
And that's
look,
the end of that,
that's
bro.
it.
I went up to you. This is the same shit that happened when we were amazingly happy when Clay was looking at this nigga sliding across the floor. That was the best moment of the year.
So with that, when you see cats like Portnoy and what's the other nigga name? Not Berman. One of them old ESPN niggas. Mm-hmm. You feel me? They talk about this is classless and this is that and this is this and it's like, my nigga, shut your bitch ass talking to middle America ass up. Cause that's all you doing.
And Stan Van Gundy, he said the same shit about my Warriors. These niggas aren't professionals. They just talking shit.
Hey, hold up. Your team suck, bruh. So what see, look, you see this fandom shit? Shut up. You can't
hate on my niggas.
You can't, yeah, because they suck. You can't even talk about them. Like, look, see the fandom shit? This nigga's, oh yeah, all upset about it when it's the college girl shit he ain't invested in. But when niggas is like, hey, you niggas is unprofessional, nigga, need to be better. It's like, nah, not my team, nigga. We be all in their face. Fuck them niggas. We better than them. Like, yeah, okay. Fandom need to be checked. Fandom need to be checked. Y'all niggas really need a hotline so y'all can just get your shit off.
They be on some
and be normal.
They always saying some negative shit. Always some negative shit. It ain't even that, bro. It ain't even. Just listen to them talk on ESPN when you watch a game. These niggas are negative all the time.
Yeah, because it sells, nigga. That's what people like.
I can't stand him. I'd rather hear Reggie Miller every time.
Nobody has ever said that in the history of basketball.
I would say I would rather hear Reggie Miller, bro.
Well, nah, I mean, I'd rather hear ex-players anyway because they have more compassion for the game. And that's kind of my problem with a lot of things.
Mark Jackson be getting on my nerves, too.
Right, but he a coach. Yeah, you're not, like,
exactly.
It's the power dynamic. My nigga, if you looking at it as you playing out there or you used to be out there, you have a whole different respect for it than if I'm telling niggas to do it. Even if you was one, even if you wasn't playing.
About them too. It's not just my team.
No, it's the everybody.
Way they talk about people and players.
But you know what? People love it, nigga.
Yeah, fuck them.
Bruh, y'all love fucking inside the NBA. Huh? I ain't hearing you say shit. Say it again. Huh? Oh, did you see Kenny? Did you hear Kenny and Shaq going at it?
You know what? Ha.
Did you hear?
Them, bro.
Yeah, but why, nigga? What? Why? Because they ain't different. Ain't shit changed about them. They just do the same shit over and over again like NFL Live. Yeah, it ain't nothing but the same shit. Right. Interesting. But y'all just love them, huh? They the number one NBA talking shit. Y'all love it, hey, bro.
But it is good if you want that entertainment. But no, I don't want that.
How is that entertainment?
I've gotten off of it. Look, I'm not here to criticize these people for their entertainment.
No, look, I'm asking, how is the critiquing of an athlete entertaining?
I mean, but this is okay. So look, if you're talking about somebody like Kevin Durant, this is his main problem with the whole Sheboygan boy. But like, I don't want to fuck with what's his name, Chuck. Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk to Chuck. I don't like Chuck. Mm-hmm. Chuck knows I don't like Chuck. So when you interview me with Chuck and you immediately get I got nothing to say to you energy, and then y'all try to make jokes about it, and then you want to critique me again and find a new way to talk about me, and I don't fuck with you. I think it's bullshit. That's bullshit to me. So I understand. I feel you the way you feel about that shit. I don't want to see this. I think it's BS. But it took me a while to get to that point. It took me a minute. It's a whole lot of bullshit coming from Shaq every time I hear him.
I don't even want to hear Shaq talk.
Nah.
You know what? I wish Shaq.
Well, you brought up inside the NBA, so I was like,
No, it's one of them
I
things
feel
where
you.
I wish all of these cats that I was fans of as a kid was just like it was when I was a kid, bro. You don't talk. Or when I hear you, it's sound bites. It's one of them things like, bro, the fact that you got to talk for hours on end, I actually get to know you. And even if it's just for entertainment, that's some shit you shouldn't say just for entertainment.
Bruh, I just heard that they might be giving, what's his name? Chuck. They might give him a show with Gayle King on CNN. And I was like, who the fuck wants to hear him talk? I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Because they got his fans over there. I'm just not going to be into that shit. I wouldn't want to listen to him talk about anything. He doesn't have informed opinions to me. You know what I mean? He doesn't sound like somebody I would want to listen to talk. So I would just not. Like Kendrick Perkins. We were talking about that earlier in the year. And it's like, you know what? I'm glad he's doing his thing. But I still don't care for his opinions. It's okay. I'm just not going to watch his shit.
Not like, I was saying earlier how you critique an athlete. And it's like, it's fun to be like what they can and can't do. But it gets tiring when that's what you do every day, day in, day out. It's like, do y'all talk about anything else? Do y'all know anything else? Like, in the in-depthness that y'all go into it, bro, I really don't give a fuck. Unless this dude is talking for himself, I don't care what you say.
If you're not going in depth about the game, then it really don't matter. And if you going into the other shit, that's why he don't fuck with them in the first place. This is the whole KD thing. That's why I ride with KD on that shit. So it's like, I fuck with the way he feels about the media and the way they try to steer a narrative. And it's like, I don't even give a fuck what y'all feel about narratives. I don't care about your narrative. That's what you think. I just want to be out here and ball.
Right.
Kyrie on the same shit, bro. I just want to be out here and ball. Whatever.
Just
what
trying
the
to hoop.
fuck is happening in Dallas? You be talking about my team is trash. That shit is not.
Jason Kidd is a bad coach.
Yeah.
It's not. It don't seem. It seems very easy for me.
That's going to be another topic. You're
Like,
going to start seeing that probably.
Well, because it's like, bro, he's not experienced. It's easy to win and look good when you got a Luka Doncic on your team. This nigga does everything.
I mean, but are you holding him accountable?
No, but I mean, even if you not, you gotta, like I said before, if it's Luka's team and everybody is accountable to Luka, right? If that's it, cool. But if you don't know how to make people mesh with that, then they shouldn't be there or you shouldn't be there. Because you got to think, with Phil and Michael in Chicago, right? Niggas knew Michael was the dude, right?
True.
So everybody else had to kind of mesh with whatever the fuck he did.
Because he's the guy.
Right? So Phil's job was to make them mesh. Even niggas he picked on. They still had to show up for the team when they needed them. Right? So that was his job as the coach, bro. He the Zen master for a reason. It ain't X's and O's. You niggas is good basketball players.
Hey, you making me think of Kerr after Draymond punched Poole, making a team match. We're not going to suspend him, but we're going to make this work.
It's the same shit, bro. It's Shaq and Kobe in L.A. It's not, how do we make these pieces work together? Who's the one? And then who are we making feel better about not being the one? Right?
Yeah.
And then define roles, bro. If you got two shoot first players, right? And they don't, and who's supposed to be number one? Somebody need to tell them who it is if they can't choose it themselves.
Yeah, you can't figure it out in the flow of the game.
You see what I'm saying? And that all falls on the coach. Hey, we seen it one of the first two games they had together. Them niggas was throwing the ball back and forth. Like, it's your ball. Oh no, you shoot it. All right, bro. I seen you do it once. We can't do that no more. You shooting first. If you ain't got the shot, you shooting it. When you get the ball, we not giving it back and forth.
Yeah, no.
But if nobody's giving
but
you,
that's the direction that you need from coaching and all of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's like the ownership brought the players. The players is there. You got two generational talents on the team at the same time. It's hard to make them shits work together. I keep fucking telling people on this show repeatedly, nigga, you cannot video game this shit. These is people with personalities.
And that's why Mark Cuban's a bad owner. That nigga video games and shit. He don't give a fuck. He be sitting there in the games acting like he cares so much. That nigga does not care. Bro, I'm just happy I got this team. Y'all niggas do well and play well
He no, like, see, I don't agree with that.
I agree with that because, like I said, Jason Kidd's a bad coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're the owner of the team, you don't see that.
But he might not. He not looking at it like that. Like he don't know that he's a bad coach because they were winning with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's the shit I was just telling you, bro. When I say some shit, it's like, oh, something happens where I'm the bad guy. Oh, you hella wrong. You hella dumb. You don't know shit. And then it's like, all right, cool, bro. They come back around. It's like, I fucking told you. And it's like, oh, yeah, you was right. It's like, because I fucking told you. But because they was winning.
Would you? Okay, so look, remember I've been talking about Kurt, and I'm like, I'm out on him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly would like for them to move on from him after this year.
Okay.
Like, that's a real honest assessment that I've had after this year because I don't feel like he does hold the players accountable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like he's willing to go in depth with the lineups and changes with the team, with the youngs and the old. I don't feel like he's willing to go that far anymore. So I would rather move off the coach, not the players.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the same way about Dallas. It's not the players that I have a problem with. It's who's not being held accountable. If the problem with the team is that they don't play defense, then why aren't you making them play defense? Who's being held accountable?
Exactly.
If people talk about Luka and it's like, oh, well, Luka doesn't play any defense. It's like, look, I understand that he's the leader of the team, but if he's not being held to that standard, then nobody else is going to be held to that standard on the team either. But that's a coaching problem. That's not the player problem.
Right.
He's young. He's just I'm doing my shit. I'm out here working as hard as I can. James Harden did the same shit.
No, and that's my point. That's why I'm saying but I don't know when Jason Kidd became the coach. Right? I don't remember.
A couple years ago.
Right? But it was probably around the time Luka came around. And so it's like, hey, even if you were bad at your fucking job, you have a generational talent here balling his ass off, nigga, and he pulls wins, nigga, out the clutches of losses. Every night he doing this thing, nigga. Y'all about to lose. Luka Magic, that's why it's a fucking thing. Right? So you're bad at your job, but he's proving you right every time. Cool. Now you gotta actually coach because you got two of these niggas that need to mesh together. Right? You not doing good at it. We can see it. Right? They trying to figure it out, but they need direction.
And they can't do it without it. Niggas talking about these motherfuckers need a paint presence and they just not using JaVale McGee. If I was a Dallas Mavericks fan, like, you know how I be pulling my hair out with shit that happens with my team? I would be pulling my hair out. Why are we not using the one guy on our team that has the skill that we need? Why are we just not playing? And when you hear JaVale talk about it, because I heard him recently, he's like throwing his hands up like, hey, this is just my situation right now.
That all comes back on coaching, dude. Everything we talk about has nothing to do with player skill or if they mesh together. Nope. It's about the direction and the coaching of it. Right? You put them in the positions to win. That's what you do as a coach. You're not putting them in the positions to win. So yeah, that's what I think is wrong with Dallas. I don't think it's the ownership because I think you're right. He might be showing more than he cares. Right?
I think he's a card collector, bro.
But you know how he made his money? He loves the sport so much that he was streaming like Hoosiers basketball to Texas and created a streaming service off that. He loves the game and pays attention that much. That's why I think he sees the same things that you might, right? But when we're in this at the end of the season, what if the firing you ain't gonna help shit? You see what I'm saying? It's like what moves can the owner make? Because I saw that fucking meme that was like, who's to blame? And it was Luka there, Kyrie there, Jason Kidd, and Cuban. And it's like, nigga, what is the owner gonna do when we were in the playoff hunt at the end of the season? Honestly, tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do as the owner? This is why
people lump them together, though.
But they didn't. No, they didn't though. But you see what I'm saying? It's like, what are they supposed to do, bro? We in the playoff hunt at the end of the season. I see it as soon as I made the moves to get the right dudes over here, and it ain't working.
I'm willing to agree with you because the way I see Cuban is more of a like. If he's a owner,
I think he loves basketball a lot.
If I was a Dallas Maverick fan, I wouldn't be mad at him, but I would be mad at the end of the year looking at this, and if we didn't change it by the next year. Okay. If I see the problem, It's very clear to me, and you're not going to change it for the better. Then there's no. Like, they did actually get a second star for Luka. We were talking about that. It finally happened.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's like,
no, well, that's what I'm saying. It feels. That's what I'm saying. I can't blame Cuban because
yeah,
I
it
feel
may
like
not be, the best. But like I said, I do agree with you on coaching because that fucking matters. And I'm saying the same shit with my own coach. And
bro, we know
better now.
Hey, that's why I can't wait to see you niggas play the Kings.
Yeah,
because that's gonna be interesting.
If we get in, we'll see how this last 3 games go.
Nigga said yo.
Bro, it's been on a teeter-totter the whole year. With every team, though. We know better than anybody else is basically what it is.
I mean, that's what you call parity, right?
Yeah, man.
Like, everybody's decent. Ain't nobody great. Everybody's decent.
We ain't no better than them. So it's like...
And the ones that
in a playoff series, it might be different, though.
The ones that are great are young, so they don't really have the experience or the legs under them to have done this
year after year. I want to see how they look in the playoffs, being that Wiggins is actually coming back. And they're actually looking better. They've looked a lot better recently than they have, throughout the rest of the season. So it's like coming together at the right moments. So I've been down on this team for a lot of reasons. I'm still don't understand why the fuck Kerr plays Lamb over other people. This dude with the shot that don't go in a lot. But I need the stretch guy out there that gives energy, I guess. None of the other ones that have pure form that can really shoot. We're not going to use them, but we're going to rely on the G League guy with the weird push shot.
But you also at the end of the season. See, this is the shit that fans don't ever want to admit to, because it's not about basketball. Like, it's about money. And when you have minute goals and games played goals and certain things you bumping up against, you feel me? That's gonna give you an extra 300,000 or whatever the fuck. You feel me? It's gonna change the pay structure, nigga, because you met some benchmarks, nigga. They start fucking with your time and your minutes. Also, that's the reason why they might not be playing JaVale.
Maybe.
But these are the things that I'm like, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's like, yo, it's the end of the season, and we also do we want to pay them or give them these kickers in their contract for making these minute expectations, or do we just want to rock without them to see what we can do? Because if we can work without them and it works out okay, cool, bro. We didn't pay him and it works out. If it don't work out, damn, it didn't work out and we didn't pay him, so we still kind of won.
That is bullshit.
It can be.
That feels like bullshit.
It can be, but that's what that's fucking professional sports, bro. It's a game that, again, fans don't want to. They want to pretend that it doesn't exist. But everything that you saying points to shit that I'm saying. It's like, why would you play the G League dude extra minutes when you got piriform rookies that you drafted sitting on the bench? Maybe because if they get extra minutes, extra games played, bro, they shit change up a little bit. Meanwhile, meanwhile, anybody with the 2-way contract don't have them kickers, bro. Don't have them bonuses and shit. We got a luxury tax to pay. Exactly. Like, you see what I'm saying?
So I feel you. I guess it sucks.
Bruh,
but I also look at the fact with this particular team. If Wiggins was back, he probably wouldn't be playing at all. So that shit kind of does matter, but it's irritating. It's still irritating.
It's irritating because it's not about basketball. It's not about, we're not trying to win, really. We trying to coast by. We trying to get to the playoffs. We trying to just make it. We're not going to go all out and just spend what it costs, right? Because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You're going to spend what it costs to win.
And this has been the most penny pinching year of any year I've seen with them. And they spending the most of any team.
Exactly, because they got that luxury tax coming.
That's why they got rid of Wiseman. I'm all hurt and shit. Hey, what do you say these dollars, man? And he ain't contributing right now, so we gotta cut that fat.
Again, bro, it's the business, not the game.
It's about to be very fucking interesting. It's about to be very fucking interesting because they can't win without Draymond, and Clay is making $40 million. That's this shit, and then fucking Poole. Niggas hate on him, but he's really out there helping us on a lot of these games. And he making 30 next year. Fucking Wiggins is about to make like 27, 28 next year. This is about to be very interesting what the fuck we go in to next year looking like. And the new contracts with that. Did you see the
collective bargaining?
Yeah. Things are changing, so we're going to see. Warrior fans all upset, feeling like they targeted and shit.
For what?
They just don't want us to be able to pay for the people we drafted because, like you said, they want more parity in the league. They want players to be able to move around.
Hey, no, this is what it is. It's not even that.
This is how Warrior fans feel.
Nah, like, you should be able to pay your players you drafted, but nigga, when you have 4 or 5 first-round draft picks, nigga, and you decide to pay them, nigga, on their second contract instead of giving them another bullshit one, that's your fault. That has nothing to do with us. Like anybody.
Cap is the cap.
Nah, because it's like, bro, they didn't have to pay fucking, they didn't have to pay Jordan Poole last year. They didn't have to pay Kuminga last year. You feel me? They
got rid of him.
They still had him on contract for at least another year plus an option. Nah, you decided to do that. So now you want us to give you a break, nigga, because you make bad financial decisions? That's your fault, nigga. Figure it out. Oh, you gave Klay Thompson $40 million and this nigga is half the Klay Thompson he used to be?
And he was hurt.
That's your
problem. So I feel you. I was just giving you what the Warrior they targeted these niggas. They don't want us to win.
I mean I would understand.
Just the reality is you over the tax line, nigga. You pay. There's a cap for a reason, and y'all going over the cap.
Well, no, and you keep doing it.
Yeah,
like you're not
respecting it.
You're not making the cuts. So yeah, yeah. Nah, because it's like, bro, the other teams be under the cap, nigga, with the same shit. Niggas got 2 stars,
bruh.
Niggas got all kinds of shit.
What other teams got 3 or 4 $40 million players? You know what I mean? It's like these niggas is almost making $30 million.
Right.
All of these
Even the fucking LeBron's teammates ain't never been there.
Hell nah, bro. LeBron makes all the money and AD is second. That's how it goes.
And that's it.
Everybody else falls in line.
Then you got some cats over there.
The fact that they had Russ was some ridiculous shit.
Right.
And they got rid of him and got more pieces and now they look better again. So it's like the reality is, you got to trim the fat sometimes, you know?
Yo,
one of them old, really good niggas needs to go.
Yo, and with that, you gonna get up out of here. We'll talk about Black China later. I guess it's important, but you know, our audience don't care.
I mean, when you because when you brought it up to me, I was like, really? But I mean, like, I understand you wanting to talk about it, but it's, who don't know that plastic is bad for your body? It's like, you know how you usually be on this tip? I'm kind of on this tip, but it's like, no, I guess you're right. It's probably good that we bring it up and talk about it. That's good for like women and shit.
Yo, this is a straight dope show. I'm Luno.
I'm Trey.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
The Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
Oh, no.